Hello, what's up? I'm Brian here doing another video for you guys, and this time I'm opening the Transformers Studio series Bumblebee movie Ravage. This is part of the Core Class line, and it's going to be the first Core Class figure from Studio series that I'm opening because they just introduced this for this line. As well, I did pick up the Shockwave that will be shown in a separate video, but for now, I want to take a look at the Ravage because I thought the Ravage was pretty cool. And, yeah, I don't like the open insert of the packaging. I'm not super worried about these because I felt like these have been on the shelves for a very short time, so it's not like kids could get their grubby hands on it, or a collector could really take anything from here. There's really nothing of value that you could really take without snipping off these things, which, by the way, I do not recommend. I'm not saying you should do that. By the way, it's really hard to see inside there because it's so dark. I can't really get any lighting on it, but there's a lot of good paint applications on it, and it's kind of fun to kind of mess around with the toy a little bit. You know, you can move the limbs and the head and whatnot, so yeah, without the way, let's go ahead and open it. This is going to be the first time, and by the way, this is not a review, this is just an opening. Some people seem to still make that confusion even though I tried to correct it. Anyways, we're gonna cut it from the side. I would cut it from the bottom, but it seems like it's stuck to there, like they glued it, so I'm gonna cut it from here. I do understand why they chose cardboard, but I'm not a big fan of it. Anyways, we can open this up and try to push this out, and the instruction seems to fit exactly into there, so that's kind of funny. I guess you can use this as a backdrop. It's not really meant to be, but you do have some things going on there. You've got a turret right there and some sort of character off to the side, and they're all shooting. You know, it's the Cybertron scene, and you get a nice, decent-sized backdrop. So if you want to keep it for that, go ahead, but you are going to deal with a bunch of holes. Okay, so taking out Ravage seems to be the easiest part, and there he is. The limbs at the front here seem a little loose, especially on this side. Actually, on the other side, it seems to be fine. And let's see, the ball joints are okay. The head seems to move, which is good, and the jaw can open and close. Some people thought that... I will zoom in a second. Actually, I'll do that right now. Some people seem to have thought that the chin, or the bottom jaw, flipped all the way back, because when you see the initial stock images, it looked like that, and it didn't look like it was missing, but I think the piece was missing because it doesn't go as far back as the stock images seem to suggest, so I don't think that's actually a thing. There's a joint right here that moves as well. I'm not sure how well this will fit into Soundwave because I don't have the Soundwave to go with it, but with that out of the way, we also have a bunch of other little tiny weapons. We've got this thing right here, which is going to be really hard to cut with scissors, so hopefully I can do this. If you believe in me, but if you don't believe in me, then that's fine. I will try to manage it myself, I guess. Okay, so there's one rocket pod. These are a nice reference to the Generation 1 toy. And let's see. I could probably pull this back a little bit to get some leverage. I don't want to break the cardboard too much. Oh, there we go. Okay, I got the other side in. We also have this random missile pod that I don't feel like needed to come off, but I think it's part of the transformation, because otherwise you're not going to be able to do much with it. I don't know exactly. But they do strap these in pretty well, so I'm very happy about that. We also get this, which, if you could not tell, that is the front portion of Soundwave's gun. They just gave it to Ravage as like a bonus thing, so you can go ahead and use that. You can even use that on the top there if you want. They have the same port system, so you can use that on top. Let's see, so this will go right on the top here like so as a missile rack, if it will go in. It's a very tiny piece, and the peg feels a little too thick for it, but there we go. Okay, I was able to get that in, and then these missile pods will be able to plug onto the side there. Again, a nice little reference to the original G1. I'm sorry if that was off camera, and swinging this around all the way here. And then we've got another missile pod that goes right here. And yeah, it is pretty adorable. I'm not sure if it's worth the price though, because these were about $16 Canadian when I got them. And man, the prices out here have just gotten worse. But I don't know, I paid for it, so it must be doing something right. And then you also have a gut gun thing. So, you know, I guess Cheetor isn't the only one, he's got a gut gun too. The head can move up and down, the jaw can move open and closed, And another good thing is that he's an entirely fresh new mold, so, you know, no remolding whatsoever on this guy. Even though I would like to see I think it's Hollowback repaint? I don't know, that might be fun. Just repaint it in blue. Come on, Hasbro, you could do it. I don't care if it's not in the movie. Do a Hollowback. There we go. Or Hollowback, that's what it is. Hollowback. That's a Hot Wheels car and a song. Ain't no Hollowback girl. Okay. Oh, they did sneak it in the white sheet. It's just inside there. Okay, instruction time. Just to make sure that I get everything right, although he does transform into a cube. The cube. Alright, we detach the missile pods, and we detach that, and we detach this. A lot of detaching, a lot of parts forming on this guy, but, you know, that's just something that happens. Alright, so we take the head, and I imagine we close the mouth, and we bring that down all the way to there. It doesn't seem to go all the way like okay, well, it does, and I'm just stupid. Okay, so the legs have a joint that kind of goes forward. So I imagine we have to do that now. It's kind of tricky because you have to move the legs back as you're doing that. So, again, not sure if I'm entirely doing this right. Okay, so that just kind of snapped into place. And there you go. That's the deformed cat form, if you want. All right, so the tail will come down like so, and then this part, oh no, hold on. Okay, so it does show that the missile rack, if I can grab it, will plug onto the bottom here. Just trying to figure out which direction, and that is very tricky to do, but not impossible. There it is. Okay. And then the tail will flip around and over that and will reach the chin. So you kind of know that you've got everything correct, like so. We take these, I think that's the front legs, and there seems to be some sort of peg right there, but I don't think it attaches to that. So just bring these around, and then these legs will fold up in on itself. There's a double joint right here, I believe. Is that another... That doesn't seem to want to move. Let's try it on this side. Okay. Doesn't really want to move, but it shows that it has to move. In fact, it does move. Okay. I don't know what's going on there. Oh, it moved a little bit, but not much. Oh, okay. There we go. I got it to move. It's just a very tight joint, and I don't like how tight that is. Let's see, that comes up to there, and then these legs should peg into here. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. So plug that into there like so, and then this foot will come down all the way, I guess, and will look something like that. Yeah, I don't know why they chose really tight joints for that, but that is disastrous. Okay, and then this will plug right on the side like so. And there we have part of that, like that. And then, let's see, what do we do with the front legs? It seems like we bring this forward like that. And then bring this down like so. And is there, yeah, there's a little tab that will plug into there like so. And then these legs should come up to there, but they don't really want to go in all the way, so maybe I'm mistransforming it just a tad, because it seems like the feet should go up further than that, but they just won't. So it's entirely possible that I have this not aligned correctly exactly as it should, but that seems to be what it's supposed to be. Oh, there seems to be other tabs on the side here. I'm not too sure. It looks like there's these line tabs that are supposed to go right there. I know this is not the best quality, but there should be like lines, and I guess they switched them for pegs. Because maybe that's just better, I guess. I don't know what's going on. But there is a cube, and we could take this, and we could take the missile pods and plug them onto the back there. I think they're supposed to go the other way, because you could see that the little... I don't know, top missile things, whatever they are, the little sights are supposed to go on top. Again, this is a really difficult video to do because it's such a small little thing, but there, you got something like that. It's a cube, and they even show that you could plug the gun onto the top there, like that matters for anything. And there it is, you know. Again, it's something to plug into Soundwave. They don't really show it going into Soundwave, which is kind of an odd thing to do. But yeah, this is something that you can do. Maybe these leg parts aren't supposed to go in all the way. Maybe it's supposed to go back just a tad. And then the feet will... Okay, yeah. Okay, maybe that's it. Because I noticed that the feet are going in better now. So, there we go. Okay, that looks a little bit better. So maybe I'm supposed to fold these just a little bit back. Just a tad. And see if that will line up a little bit better. And like so. And yeah, that looks a little bit better that time. So... I don't know, maybe if I'm finicking with... Maybe if I do a little more with it, I can figure that out. But for right now, I've got it like that, and that seems to be the appropriate way to do it. So, hooray, we made a box. With that out of the way, I thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and all those fun doodads. And I will see you guys next time.